Well, hello there, everybody. This is Funny Old Guys. I'm the comedy thief. And beside me, well, actually, he's below me. But now he's beside me. Is the renowned surgeon, Dr. Fatpacker. What's your first name, by the way? Do you have a first name?
No, I use doctor because, you spend so much time and energy getting to be called doctor that you want people to call you doctor. Yeah.
It makes perfect sense. Say hello to everybody.
Well, hello there. I'm over here. There. Thank you very much. So nice to have you join us today.
And below us is homeless Charlie. He has no place to live, although he's somewhere today. He's inside of a building somewhere. But anyway, love your mustache today, Charlie. Say hello to our enormous crowds.
Well, thank you. And I am at my friend's home up the alley.
Oh.
Hello to everybody, and thank you for watching. And
well, anyway, what we do is we tell jokes and you guys laugh, and it's just a wonderful time, and we hope you laugh your ass off. Can I say that on the video? But before we do, we have a point of conversation. So, guys, this is just between the three of us. Dr. Fatpacker, you're in a stall in the men's room, okay?
All right.
Now, some guy in the next stall says to you, you can't even see him, he says he wants you to be friends on Facebook. So what do you tell him?
Well, obviously, I would say you go to Facebook and you can find me on Funny Old Guys. Thank you.
Oh, but you talk about a promo. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, homeless Charlie, you're in a stall in the men's room, and there's a guy in the stall next to you. You can't see him. And he asks you through the wall if you'd like to be friends on Facebook. What would you tell him?
No, thank you. I've been fooled before.
Well, if I was in the men's room and the guy next to me says, would you like to be friends on Facebook? I would say, I'll be with you just a minute. I'm learning how to dial 911. That's what I'm doing. Dr. Fatpacker, tell us a joke.
Well, one of my patients came in the other day when he says to me, I talked to God last night.
Oh.
I said, really?
Ooh.
Well, what did you say? I said, oh, Lord, why have you made women so beautiful? And God said to me, so you can love them, my child. Oh, I thought that was very nice. And he said, fine, but Lord, why have you made them so stupid? and God's voice says, so they can love you back.
Well, we just lost all the women there, Charlie. Oh, well, tell us a joke there, homeless Charlie.
Well, just imagine, if you will, if a woman had the orgasm in order to get pregnant by a man, there would be like 11 people in the world.
Hey, Dr. Fatpacker.
Yeah.
You're back in, Charlie's out. Okay. Remember at a previous video that I showed you my new comedy thief cocktails?
Oh, yeah, hot sex. How's that working out for you?
Yeah. Well, actually, I've come out with a new one. It's not bottled yet, but I've got the hot sex one. The latest one is called cold sex. It's not going too well in the lower 48, but in Alaska, it's just amazing. Tell us a joke there, Dr. Oh, no, that was cruel.
Yes, it was.
It's your turn. Go for it.
Oh, Val. So speaking of God, God called Bill Clinton, Boris Yeltsin, and Bill Gates to come into a conference.
Yeah.
Oh, and when they were all there, God says, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The bad news is that I'm really fed up with the way things are going on Earth, so I've decided to destroy it. The good news is that I'm giving you 1 week's notice. So they all went back to their countries, and Bill Clinton called in and he says, all right, I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is there is a God, and the bad news is he's going to destroy the earth in 1 week.
Whoa.
Boris Yeltsin went back to his country and he announced, I've got bad news and I've got worse news. The bad news is that there is a God after all. And the worst news is he's going to destroy the earth in 1 week. Well, Bill Gates called all his programmers in and he says, I've got good news and I've got better news for you.
Oh.
So the good news is that God thinks I'm one of the 3 most important people on earth. The better news, we don't have to fix Windows 95.
Oh, that's a bonus.
It's all in your perspective.
It's a bonus. Homeless Charlie, tell us a joke.
Whew.
Well, okay, this was a little long, but
Uh-oh.
anyway,
Go ahead.
in England, the train was quite crowded and a US Marine went through the entire length looking for a seat. And there seemed to be one that was next to a well-dressed lady.
Ooh.
But when he got there, he saw that the empty seat was taken up by the woman's poodle. And then the war-weary Marine, he said, "Ma'am, may I have that seat?" And the French woman sniffed and said, "Americans are so rude. My little Fifi is using that seat." So the Marine left and he walked the train again, and then he came back down and he said, "Ma'am, please, may I sit down? I'm very tired."
Oh.
And she snorted, "Not only are you American rude, you're very arrogant." So this
Oh.
time the Marine didn't say a word. He just picked up the little dog and tossed it out the train window and sat down. And the lady shrieked. An Englishman sitting nearby spoke up and said, "You Americans have a penchant for doing the wrong thing. You hold the fork in the wrong hand, you drive your autos on the wrong side of the road, and now, sir, you seem to have thrown the wrong bitch out the window."
You're doing everything wrong. Gentlemen, when I was in high school, one
Oh,
day,
you remember back that long?
I do. I came out of my cave and I went to school. And the football coach came up to me and he said, "Comedy thief," that's my name. He says, "I want you from now on," he says, "I want you to focus. I want you to excel. I want full commitment. I want you to do everything correctly on the field." And I was a little bit puzzled by that entire tirade because I wasn't even on the football team.
Bad. But another good speech gone to waste.
It was totally gone to waste. Tell us a joke there, homeless or Dr. Fatbacker.
I'll tell you one. How about this one? How many lawyers does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know.
How many can you afford?
Okay, I like that. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Homeless Charlie.
that was my short one because my last one was so long.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Homeless Charlie, tell us a short joke.
Well, all the dogs at our local kennel have been stolen.
Oh,
The police say they have no suspects, but plenty of leads.
leads.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's a public service announcement. The 3 of us would like to apologize for an earlier video where we actually had some substance in the content. Okay, so here's I'm going to sing you guys a song. It's an old song. You've heard it. They call it "That Good Old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it are few." Yee-haw. So I'll shut up my mug if you'll fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. I'm done. Dr. Fatpacker, it's your
I would
turn.
only hope so.
Up yours.
That was my last
I was
one.
going to say like an F sound, but I can't do that on the video. Go ahead. It's your turn.
So, okay, well then, I went over to a friend's house, an older couple that I knew. Not very many of them left, that's for sure. Anyways, so every time I went over there, the man of the house kept referring to his wife by calling her "my love," "darling," "sweetheart." And I said, that's very nice. And, after all of these years, you've been married to, and you keep on saying those little pet names. And he goes, "Actually, I've forgotten her name."
So he's He's covered it with all those
There you
endearments.
go. Yeah.
Endearments.
Take
Perfect.
your bucks.
Go ahead, homeless.
Okay, well, here is $1 million idea.
Wait a minute. We're losing you.
$1 million idea, a smoke detector that shuts off when you yell, "I'm just cooking."
Well, my new girlfriend, Claire,
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm getting to know her better. And she
Oh.
told me that she spends a full 6 months abroad. And the other 6 months, she's a guy. So I don't know what to do. Dr. Fat Packer, this is your last one.
Oh, very good. Well, then one of my patients came in and I was talking to her about, things, how are things going at home?
Yeah.
And she goes, I am a marvelous housekeeper. Every time I leave a man, I keep his house.
That sounds like Zsa Zsa Gabor. Right?
Yeah.
Almost Charlie, last one.
Oh, God, I don't know. Okay. I finally, after many, many years, I found my sleep number.
Oh.
It's 8. 8 glasses of wine.
That's perfect. Well, my last bit of news is I got a new job.
Oh, really? What are you doing now? Great talent.
I'm working for this company. It's a combination morgue and cocktail lounge for old people.
Really?
It's a pretty exciting thing because on one side, as soon as somebody dies, all you have to do is drag them over to the other side. It's beautiful. Well, anyway, we're done. We're out of here. It's been great, and we're going to see you on our next. Oh, wait! I almost forgot.
Oh,
We
my
invite a very famous celebrity to be on our very next video, and here's my notes. We're going to invite. Oh my goodness, Drew Brees from the
Whoa.
retired quarterback from the New Orleans Saints.
Great.
So,
He's
Drew,
not playing anymore?
he's out of football, but that's good because he can be on our video. So Drew, you got 24 hours to check in at funnyoldguys@gmail.com. And Drew, you breezy guy, if you don't check in, we're going to throw you in the trash bin. So Dr. Fat Packer, I'm out of here, and we're going to give it to you for your farewell to our fan base.
Well, thank you very much. Say farewell, everybody. I hope that you all tune in for 3 things. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.
And almost Charlie, it's up to you now. You can say goodbye to our beautiful crowd of video watchers.
Ooh.
Hey, goodbye to our beautiful crowd of video watchers.
Okay, everybody wave, say goodbye, wave goodbye. We'll see you
Auf
down the road.
Wiedersehen. Tschüss.